it's Pete here, and I'm back for another Daily Dose, and today we're looking at same hand, different situation. And I wanted to look at a really weak but very distributional hand. So let's have a look at it. We've got a 6-5 in the majors, and we've only got 4 high card points, but we are favourable vulnerability. So the question is, first seat favourable, what would you actually want to do with this hand? So pause the video now and think in your normal partnership, how would you actually bid this hand? So it really depends on your methodology. Some people might play multi-twos, in which case they might have a way to bid 2 hearts showing hearts and another at least 5-5, in which case I'd happily do that and show my 5-5 distribution. You won't be able to show your 6th spade, and also your spades are a lot worse. It's not a very clean bid. It's not gonna, with 6 spades and not ever potentially being able to show them, it's a bit dangerous, but I would do that anyway. If you're not playing multi-twos, this is another really interesting problem. Some people might choose to open a weak 2 in spades. I don't particularly like that with a side 4 card major, and with a side 5 card major that's even worse. But even with a side 5 card minor, I don't like opening a weak 2 at favourable vulnerability. So a 6-5 shape I don't think should be opened a weak 2 because the playing strength is just far too high. Things of note, some people might say this hand doesn't have 6 points and should pass. I don't think that's a genuine consideration at favourable vulnerability with such a distributional hand. You might choose not to preempt because you have the 5 card heart suit, but the 4 high card points should not be why you don't actually preempt this hand. So I don't like 2 spades with this hand. Pass is a genuine option. I personally would probably try 3 spades. It puts the hearts on the shelf, but it's such a preemptive action that it at least gets the playing strength or the offensive value of this hand a bit more across. We could easily miss 4 hearts bidding this, but I think it's a decent option that way. But hypothetically, let's say that we started with pass. I went pass, pass, and now I wanted to consider 2 different options for my right-hand opponent. So what would you do if your right-hand opponent opened 1 club? And what would you do if your right-hand opponent opened 1 heart? So what we want to do is pause the video and go through those 2 options now. If your right-hand opponent opened 1 club, or if your right-hand opponent opened 1 heart. So if my right-hand opponent opened 1 club, I think this is fine to bid a Michael's Q bid on. I would bid 2 clubs showing 5 hearts and 5 spades, and I really want to try and sacrifice on this hand because they're going to be bidding a game when I've only got 4 points and my partner can't open. So here I would bid 2 clubs showing 5 hearts and 5 spades. It doesn't really matter that I've got a 6th spade here. I think it's the most descriptive bid I can make. And showing a really offensive hand, I'll give that a shot. If my right-hand opponent opened 1 heart, now I personally would still preempt. I'd bid 3 spades in this case. I was willing to bid 3 spades in first seat, but the main downside was having 4 or 5 hearts. 5 hearts in this particular case. And when the opponents open that suit, I'm no longer worried about missing a game in that contract. And also, if my partner is a passed hand, I'm no longer worried about preempting with a side 4 card major, because the main risk is that you can bid and make game in that major, and if your partner's a passed hand, it's not realistic that you're going to try and bid there. So I think I'd try 3 spades the second time. Now, it is pretty risky with a 5 card heart suit and knowing that I've got so many heart losers to deal with, but I think I'd give it a shot and try and jam the opponents up. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this Daily Dose, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.